This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
William, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you're back from the multiverse. You're back traveling from where we were traveling, right? From the mental hospital universe, right? That's where you were, right?
Mental hospital universe.
Right, it's a universe where everyone is in a mental hospital. That's it.
So how does anything get run?
Tell
me that.
You can't, because everyone's in a mental hospital, so it's hard. So it's hard to.
No. That's not how it works. Okay, because there has to be an economy. There has to be like people who take care of the mentally ill.
The straitjacket economy in mental hospital world is booming. All right, it is the most profitable business in mental hospital world. Right?
What do they trade in? Pills or something? Is that the currency of this other world?
Is this it's the ruler of this universe, Martin Scorsese? Or no, fuck, that's Scorsese. Fuck. Who's the pill guy? The guy that was in charge of that bought the Wu-Tang Clan album. Scorsese? Fuck.
I have no idea. This is knowledge that you're just spouting at me. I have no idea.
This guy, fuck. What was his name? Fuck. Hold on.
You're not talking about like Skrillex or something, are you?
No, it's not Martin. No, it's not Skrillex. Martin.
Oh, Martin Shkreli. Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, right? Look, it is a universe where he rules everyone while listening to his Wu-Tang Clan album that no one can ever listen to, right? Right.
Wait, what did he do with the Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh, have you not heard about that, right?
No,
so
I don't
the
follow
Wu-Tang
up on
Clan
that
secretly recorded an album, right?
Okay.
Right? And then instead of releasing it, they sold it at private, right? And he bought it.
Huh.
And so.
Oh, and then he.
Yeah. And so it has never been. It only exists as one physical copy. There is no. I'm assuming there's like audio archive, but it is not available to listen to anywhere. It is only available to listen on that album, right?
Oh my gosh! Really?
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah. So I think this album cannot. No. This album cannot be released on streaming until 2103. So there you go.
21. What the fuck?
That's right. That is when we can listen to the album. By the way, the album of the name goes hard. The album is called Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. That is a sick ass title for an album name.
That actually pretty much. What the fuck? And this guy. You think the reason why he upped the prices on like fucking pharmaceuticals was so he could afford to buy the album?
Oh yeah, 100%. I believe that is exactly what happened. He realized he cannot. He realized that he spent. How much did he spend this thing? I think he was bought for like $3 million or something. Oh no. No, it was okay. No, it was bought for an undisclosed amount. Apparently, let's see. Okay, well, there's a lot of information there, irrelevant. But yeah. That is what happened. But then Skrillex went under, so the DOJ took the album, right? Took the album from him, right? And so, the story of this album is actually insane. So after the DOJ confiscated his network or whatever the fuck, they sold it to some NFT group or whatever the fuck.
Oh my god! Of course they did.
So Wim, you can listen to Once Upon a Time in Shaolin either in the year 2103. Right? Or you can buy the NFT of Once Upon a Time in Shaolin,
I'd rather not. How about that?
Oh, what do you mean, William? What do you mean? NFTs, they're so hot. They're so hot and cool and hip and trendy, Everybody wants the NFT in the year 2023,
Yeah, sure, okay.
Man, it's crazy that I think the fact that Toei themselves has not NFT Kamen Rider Sentai yet is insane, right? Even though Toei is already a stupid ass company who makes god awful decisions, I think that they would be stupid enough to make Sentai and Kamen Rider Tokusatsu NFT. That's how stupid I think they are, right? Don't like one of those comics
No, fair.
right?
But like, I thought you were gonna say that like Toei was like going to buy like not NFTs like but buy like Wu-Tang Clan or
Oh my
something,
god!
dude.
Oh, we insane and Toei bought Once Upon a Time in Shaolin, and then they use that fucking background music in Sentai episode without telling people. Like it just casually plays on like a character just casually hums it, you know, in a story, like in an episode, or it just plays on TV as a character's watching something in the background. That would be insane.
God, I can believe it. I can believe it so much. Oh my god.
Yeah, but Toei's fucking stupid, and that's a smart idea that they'll never think of.
So they won't go for a smart one. They'll just go for straight for the bad one. It's just like, well, we've done this every time. Nothing's really happened. So let's go for another one.
Look, this is the same company that cannot figure out how to reach a global audience, that can't figure out how to release their media in the West, even though they have the ability and tools to release it in the West. That is how stupid Toei actually is, alright?
Alright.
It's hold on. Someone put it's like that scene from The Simpsons where do you remember classic Simpsons? When with Ned Flanders and his parents, how like we tried nothing and it didn't work, you know? That is what Toei is every single time I hear about them trying to push into the West, but they're too fucking stupid to do it, you know, right? Because they don't know how to do anything in regards about it, right?
Yeah, I can believe that for sure.
Yeah. William, hey, right. It's Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger episode 23. There was no segue for that, by the way. I don't know how we got to that point where we were talking about Wu-Tang Clan for the first 7 minutes.
You brought it up. What do you mean? This is exactly how it happened because you brought this thing up.
I'm not sure that's how it happened, you know, right? I think it just came naturally, you know, right?
Yeah, sure, naturally, but you bring it up, yeah.
Oh,
totally.
No, you hinted at it, you know, and I only brought it up and everything, you know, right, for the audience to listen and hear, right, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep bullshitting your way.
No,
I don't
know what you're talking about. Everything I say is true. You know, right? Just like how we are seeing this fresh new character on this week's episode of Ohsama Sentai King-Ohger. A person who tries to go back to the segue and drink my favorite move. That's you, a person who has bought NFTs before in the past.
No, I haven't. Don't you start spouting lies. This is why I say you're a liar if you keep bullshitting everything in here.
This is episode 23, Shugoddam's Moving Castle. It's like House Moving Castle, but worse.
Yeah.
But it's not worse because there's no human emotion in it, you know, right? Miyazaki did not go to did not watch these people act in real life and tell them to do it again. Like, no, that's not how humans interact. You need to be more whimsy, you know, right?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh God.
Hey, boy. Hey, man. Oh yeah. So hey, look. Boy, so you were gone last week, but pretty much last week nothing really happened in the episode, honestly, right? So this is like the real episode.
I'm trying to remember what happened in the last episode. I did watch it. I just don't remember what happened in it.
It was like pretty much just a bunch of build up of Gira being a king. Like, oh, yeah, look at me, I'm the king now. Oh, look at me, I can do stuff. And then nothing really happened from that, right?
Right.
Yeah, and then Daigorg showed up. Was like, oh yeah, hey, in 5 days, I'm gonna destroy the planet, you know. So keep note, you know, right? Keep track. I'm gonna do it. I'm being serious. I'm for real. I'm gonna do it, you know, right?
Yeah, it's like your life ends in 5 minutes, and then just like you're just waiting for even longer than 5 minutes. What's that meme from Pop Team Epic? I think it was, right?
Oh yeah, your life ends in 5 minutes.
That's essentially Daigorg. Right here.
So this is pretty much just a follow-up of that, where Daigorg still not actually. We're still having to wait for Daigorg to actually, because the way that the last episode ends was with Daigorg with his stupid going big. Oh, hey, I'm coming. I'm gonna come crush your stupid little.
Okay, good. I thought that was gonna go in a different direction for a second, but
I don't know where it was gonna go, William. I don't know what we were talking about.
Okay,
You know?
okay, yeah, sure. It's not like you didn't hear it in, like the second you started speaking about it. But
I didn't hear anything, you know, right?
Sure.
The only thing I'm hearing right now is Once Upon a Time in Shaolin in the background, you know.
I swear to
right?
God. Okay, wait, you're just listening to the JPEG of Once Upon a Time in Shaolin.
That's exactly what
You
I'm
just
doing.
listen to.
That's exactly.
It's not even music. You just. Like all you're gonna hear is just like the computer loading it up and then just booting up the picture and that's it. That's the album right
exactly
there.
what is happening right now in the background, right? But yeah, look, yeah,
Oh,
Gira
jeez.
tries to gets the stupid castle to transform into mechanized, right? To fight this giant guy that's just chilling in the outskirts, who's I don't know why he's just not just straight up attacking the city yet, you know, right?
He has to charge up his attack, man.
Oh
Come on.
boy, you know,
He said
he's
so
really
before.
this guy is really taking just go and attack, you know, right? Just do it right now. It's really a small European-inspired city that has like no actual defensive. You might as well just go attack them right now, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he has to show off his newfound power, Austrian.
Oh
Come
boy,
on.
his power of being big, his power being just of being big and that's it, you know, right? Where he actually does nothing else, right?
Yeah, pretty much, you know. I mean, he's just gonna grow big and he's just gonna just sit there like, all right. All these pitiful humans. Look at that. They're gonna die in 5 seconds. And then he's just standing there, and he's just looking at his watch like, yep, any minute now.
Look, my big.
It's gonna be so good after I destroy this place.
Yeah, that's right. I'm charging. I'm gonna do this cool attack, you know. Yeah. But yeah. So Garrett tries to get the castle to wake up, but it does not work. They're like, oh man, yeah, boy, Garrett, that was man. Nothing is really working. So they go talk. So they tell fuck, what's this guy's name?
Duga?
Duga. Yeah, it's like, hey, boy, hey, you have any ideas on what to do? You know, right? On the fact that the castle. Do you guys have any secret? Have you hey, aren't you supposed to be the king's advisor? Right at this point, you know, dude.
Yeah, so maybe advise us a way out of this fucking mess or something, dude. You
right.
know? And you know, then comes the whole thing where actually the whole thing with Rackley is actually or the secret of Rascal, I should say, actually becomes relevant. You know, which I was kind of surprised by. I didn't think it would be relevant.
I was not expecting for this to happen, right? I was like as soon as as soon as Yama was like, hey, you must have had. Hey, I know you're too old of a. I know you're too much of an old man to understand how technology works. So there's no way you could have had this giant robot castle built. So hey, where's the guy that was in charge, right? And I was actually expecting a new character to show up, right? Right, but no, it's the guy from the Rascal special. I was like, oh, I guess he's still here. Oh yeah, I guess they didn't forget about him. I thought this was like one of those cases where this is a character that only appears in a side media and never becomes relevant to the main show, who only ever appears in a side media and that's it, right? But they're like, nope, but he's like, no, he's actually here. Oh, it's the other scientist guy that isn't the girl that died. Right, he's here.
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
it turns out they just trapped him in this room for like ever since episode 3, right?
Yeah, I'm just like, did they feed him? Because he looks like he was about like fucking
candies,
dead.
You know, right? They're like, oh, no,
that is not food, and you know it.
This guy must really liked his candy. This guy must have a big sweet tooth, you know, right, man? I've never seen such a character with such a big sweet tooth, you know. Why does he have all this candy, you know, right?
Now that I think on it, how long do you think it's been since he's been there, like in real time for him in that show? Yeah.
Boy, let's. Can we time this show? Because I feel like.
Because if we count the day-night cycles, because there are plenty.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has to have been more than a month, right?
Right.
Because it feels like that'd be about accurate. Because a lot of things does happen in the show, but it also is in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was a good month. So do you think he was just like in there just rationing candy just for his own sake of survival?
Mhm.
Do you think that was what's happening and that's why he was down? Like they got to him just as he ate the last candy
Right?
bar, or whatever the fuck it
Rascal
was?
actually forgot about it. Like, oh hey, you live in this room now. Right? Hey, I will
Right.
remember. I will remember. It's a good thing that fuck, I keep Dugar.
Duga? Yeah, Duga.
Dugon, right? It's a good thing that Dugon was still around, right? Because if you think about it, no one else knows about this room, right? Because only
No,
three,
yeah, for sure.
not counting the engineering guy, the only three characters that knew about this room are Rascal, who is now missing, Dugon, who is conveniently here, where the fuck Kamijin's the guy that Kamijin killed and took over, right? Who is actually dead, right? Like if you think about it like that, like if Dugan did not came back, this guy would have died in that room, and no one would have known, right? Because it's supposed to be a secret, a secret subsection of the castle, right?
Yeah, because it was supposed to be kept secret, and it's like, oh well, once your work is done, then you'll be executed, so it can stay secret. So
Mhm.
like, very
Right.
little people knew about what was going on.
No
here.
one is gonna make a movie about right? Charlie Murphy. Fuck, is that I was about to say Charlie Murphy, but it's not. That is not his name, right?
No, it's not.
It's fuck. What is it again? It's Charlie. Fuck.
Not Charlie Sheen.
No.
Cillian Murphy?
Uh.
Is that what you mean? Is that who you're talking about?
Oh yeah. No. Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Right. Hey, look, Cillian Murphy is not gonna play you in a movie, right?
Yeah, sure. He's not gonna. Can you imagine, like, if they just decided to make a movie about the creation? Well, actually, no. This is the movie. What am I saying?
Oh.
Because they make the thing here. This is Sentai's Oppenheimer right here, but instead of giant nukes, it's giant robot.
Oh man. Hey, look, man. If Nolan was in charge, he would have told Paramount to no. I want a real robot. You better get.
Do you think when they saw the giant robot, all of Bugnarok decided to start making memes about like the tragedies of the kingdom that caused this tragedy on them? He's like just like with the Japanese and the Nuke and Oppenheimer, dude. I like to think that's what they were doing, dude. Also, that's just wild to me. Like I have no idea how it started, but because like what was it? Like the Japanese took a lot of offense to the fact about something about Oppenheimer and people making memes, or like they're doing the Barbie Oppenheimer thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started just making memes of like 9/11 and a whole bunch of other stuff.
What is that? That was Japan's reaction to Oppenheimer.
No, that was like legit. That was legit Japan's reaction.
I didn't even know about that. Oh, that's.
Oh, you didn't. I didn't really look too much into it. I just read the title and it's like,
okay.
Oh yeah, they're making
I found
memes.
an article called "Japan Reacts to Oppenheimer." Right there, you go. Let's read this article by theworld.org. Man, what a fucking site to call it, right? Let's see.
Theworld.org.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait,
That
that's it.
Very pretentious. Wait, is this it?
Is that
Is this all
just
they
it?
have?
Or is this one of those things where I need to fucking
I think it's paywalled. Yeah.
Oh, this is a fucking pay.
No, this is public radio program though.
Is this?
How do you?
All right, fine. Here's one from Axial. We can trust Axial, if anything. Here you go. Boom. All right, here's one from Axial.
there you go.
Yeah, let's find out what. Hey, how much you think Oppenheimer's gonna make at the box office in Japan? Right?
Millions. It's gonna be millions. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Huge audiences, images, mushroom clouds, white. Oh yeah, because this thing is okay. So Warner Brothers used a fan-made Barbenheimer meme.
Is this Warner Bros.
Basically,
Japan? Or is this
and they've been, which is called extremely inconsiderate to Japanese history. No Barbenheimer and Stop Barbie release both trended on X, formerly. I hate that Twitter's now called X, formerly known as Twitter, which is so stupid. Anyway, we can talk about that later.
Yeah. Let's see.
And then blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't think it is so popular, so caricatured. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's rich. I mean, okay. I don't know if I'm being insensitive with the Japanese here, but like, they did plenty of horrible shit.
Oh,
okay?
what do you mean? What did Japan do during World War? According to their textbooks, they did nothing. Right?
Yeah,
show
sure.
me in their Show me in their textbook what did they do wrong. Hint, they didn't do anything wrong, That's the whole point, right?
Okay,
Japan,
yeah, sure.
yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's not like I just had to say like, what was it? Nanking or something
Oh,
like
wow,
that.
what do you mean? What do you mean? That's just a good vacation spot, right?
Yeah, the good vacation spot.
That's it.
What the fuck?
Look, that's just a location for you and all 731 friends. All 731 of your friends can go to, right? That's just a random number pulling up, That's what Japan would say, right?
Nah, yeah.
You and your
sure,
unit
sure,
of
okay.
731 friends can go there, right?
Yeah, sure. We'll go there. We'll have a grand old time. Maybe visit the locals. And I'm stopping this. I can't go on with that. I'm not gonna get into that, man. It's gonna get bad if I do. It's gonna get so bad. Oh my god. And where were we? We're like 20 minutes.
They found the assistants in the backed off rascal secret sex dungeon room pretty much at this point,
Yeah, and then Himeno. Wait, so I need to understand. That wasn't a Fist of the North Star reference or some shit, right?
I thought that was. Holy shit! Okay, I was gonna say which one was gonna bring it up. It was.
Because it's just like, it's the most wild shit. Because like, this man is in a candy coma, and then she's like, all right, the only way to wake you up is to do some
so
like
random.
weird
I was like, out of every character to do this, I wasn't expecting for Hime to do it, right? Because she's from a country of traditional medicine, right? And I'm like, this does not feel like traditional medicine, right? Like a thing you would do, right? I thought she was like gonna pull out like a syringe that she randomly carries, like, okay, I'm just gonna inject you with this, right?
Yeah, I know. And then she starts doing the pose, and you see the stars, and then she does the whole pressure point thing, like, whoa, what the fuck? Can you hear the sound effect? Like, what is happening with Himeno? Like, I guess it makes sense, but like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I fucking love it, but I'm just like, so wild, like, that it just happened out of nowhere. Like,
right? Yeah,
like, I know like Toei does its references, but like,
so confused when did you feel that? I was like, oh, sure, I guess like it's still, it doesn't make real sense for her to do this, right? I was like,
yeah. I mean, but the thing is, out of like, especially with how they set it up, like, who else is gonna do that or revive the guy? I mean, you only really have Himeno, so I'm like,
yeah, but I thought
yeah, okay, but it could have been
a.
No, I mean, like, she could have, like, I don't know, got smelling salts or something or whatever.
Yeah, right,
but like,
Mhm.
No, it's just Fist of the North Star,
Yeah,
that's what we get. I mean,
yeah.
It's just like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it, but I'm like, this is wild to me. Like, this show just like, I swear, it's pulling out auto stops at this point.
Right.
But
it's so
anyway,
fucking random how they do that.
No,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But, okay, so they revive the guy, and then they're trying to figure out, like, oh, how do we activate it? It's like, and then the guy's like, oh, we can't repair it though. Because like, we've tried, it's like so old, I have no idea, it's too complicated, that kind of shit. Until like Yama comes in saying, hey, why don't we just ask like the Shoe Gods for help or something? And then Kira
right?
goes off and runs out.
Hey, do you guys remember how the fact that we pray and worship mechanical bug as our gods? Why don't we ask them to do something about this? Right? Because that's their whole thing, right?
Yeah. And so like they come in and it's like, haha. Now we can be useful in more ways than just being a mech.
Like, ooh, yum, yum, yum.
Okay.
Wait,
what do you think they're doing? Are they eating the robot in order to be in order to revive
they're
it?
Just spraying their bug juice all over it,
Okay. You see, I don't. So where's the yum? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to get into that.
No.
Right?
Because the bugs are taking pleasure of spraying their juice over, like oh yeah.
Oh God! Stop. Just stop. Oh my God. I don't. Okay. First. Look. I thought this was gonna be a one-off, Like about you, like it's like, oh, Daigo is coming and shit, you know, and now you're
Whoa,
like saying,
whoa,
oh, now
I
the bugs
never-
are spraying their
that's you.
bug juice
I never
everywhere.
said anything about that.
Hello, hello. Okay, look, you're setting a trend here, Austin. Okay,
I'm not saying anything, you know. The only thing I
we are literally recording this. We are literally recording this right now. We have audio proof of what is being said right now.
What you are talking about in any. Anyway, I have audio recording of you from Zen Kaiser saying a lot of things, you know, right? Oh, I mean, Dawn Brothers, you know, and I could publish those. I mean, you know, they're already published, you know, right? You said a lot of things when we were
What did I
recording
say?
Dawn Brothers, you know.
What did I say?
Hey, look,
What did I
don't
say?
Talk about anything about you.
Bring
and
up an
your
example
hero,
right now.
Jared
No,
Fogle,
I have nothing to hide, Austin. You say it right now. What did I say during the recording of Dawn
about
Brothers?
your hero Jared Fogle and Bill Cosby. You know, right? You were very passionate about those two in your Dawn Brothers recording.
That audio is doctored and you know it, okay? Because I wasn't there to begin
my
with.
name was William, and my heroes are Jared and Bill, you know, right?
Okay,
Are you thinking I was someone impersonating your voice? For those,
yes,
for those
look, I'm going to sue for libel and defamation, okay? That's what I'm going to fucking do, Austin. I'm going to send some papers, and I'll see you in court, sir. Oh my God.
But look, the castle fixed itself, I guess, you know, right?
No, it doesn't, because the bugs wreck the insides of the castle with their bug juice, okay? But anyway, they try to repair it because I guess apparently, like, this is like the first time I've heard of it too. But like the bugs apparently have some like self-repairing thing that they've got going on.
I mean, they are mechanical bugs, I guess. They might not have white or red blood cell like living organisms, but I guess they have fucking gear cells, you know, right?
No, like that's my thing though, because it's like it was never mentioned before. I don't mind that they're mentioning it now because it's just kind of like a plot convenience at this point, and I'm fine with it. But it's just kind of like it comes out of nowhere. Like, when were you able to do this? You're gonna show me like they took a hit and then just started regenerating.
The bugs injured, I guess, right? For them to bring this up, you know.
Sort of, because there is the whole thing where
like the only thing we ever
no, because the thing is there was
soul gems, and that was it, you know, and that was.
No, yeah, but that's for like the main, like the greater gods, you know, the greater
right?
shoe gods, right? The greater guardians. But like for the original ones, like I know like they take some hits. Like as an example, I'm trying to remember. I want to say it was with what was Gira's mech, Kuogata or something like that. And so like. No, because I think it was either with that or Scorpio. Because Scorpio comes in, I remember Scorpio stabbing like King-Ohger Zero. And then I think King-Ohger Zero forcibly took control of the other mechs, right? I think that was its thing. While they used what was the other beetle? I forget its name, but they were using that one. And you know, they were all poisoned. It would have been, but they didn't have the self-repairing thing. They had to be like reactivated through Yanma and like Himeno. You know, Himeno's team like to bring them back. So it would have been nice as like there's like if they just did a one-off, like their self-repairing isn't gonna work with this venom or some shit like that, you know. That would have been nice. But like they have been hurt before, but it's never brought up until now. This is all I'm really mentioning. Right. Anyway, castle's insides are wrecked. Yeah. They can't repair it anymore, so what they have to do now is like literally take every single fucking gear in the kingdom.
Yeah, boy, you would think a goddamn country that bases entire identity around gears would have a surplus of this stuff laying around for ease, right? You would think they would do that, but no, they don't. Yeah, so they fucked themselves over because of it. They're like, oh man, we should have had a surplus of gears hanging around, in like a storage room, right? You would think, right? The fact that this country based their entire identity about, let's be a stupid steampunk, but not really a steampunk world with all of our stupid looking gears, you know. Oh man, we're so quirky and cool. Should we have a bunch of these just in case if we run out of gears? Like, no, we already have so many gears, you know, right? Oh, we don't need any more, right? These people are fucking idiots.
I mean, you think they because the thing is they had Yanma's kingdom.
To the point where they need Yanma people to come in to fix the problem. Like, hey, you guys need gears. Yeah, you guys do that.
No, but that's the thing though, because apparently Yanma's people actually made those gears in the first place. So I'm just like, you couldn't just get them to make more or something. But I mean, it's fine. Like they're taking apart like the gears in the kingdom, because it does lend itself well
Oh,
into
good.
the
Yeah, they
message
could get
of
rid
like
of
what
all
it means
this
for Gear
horrible
to be king.
decoration. Finally, like, oh yeah, they could finally get rid of all these god awful looking gears everywhere in this kingdom. They just get rid of all this shit, you know, right? Yeah, all this stuff is terrible looking to begin with, you know.
Yeah, so now they can have a proper aesthetic instead of just gears because quirky random or something.
But yeah, these gears look fucking terrible, you know, right?
Yeah, but everyone's gathering the gears at Kira's behest. And meantime, while they're gathering the gears, they are being attacked by the Bugnaroks, because Kami Jim does know what that castle is, and he's trying to prevent it. And so we have a nice little moment where Gira like wants to go and help, but he can't because he has to stay at the throne room piece, so that once it's actually finished, he can just activate it immediately afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
So it was pretty nice because it was like they're doing a lot with Gira and Yanma in terms of like their interactions where like
their character
Gira's
dynamic,
learning,
right?
yeah, and Gira's like learning to be king, but Yanma,
he learns like, hey, you all will die. He should actually just learn his phrasing again. By the way, right? Your phrasing not helpful. You're using the worst possible phrasing. You should. Actually...
Yeah, I'm like the thing is he's still keeping that like personality of the Tyrant King. I'm like, you can just drop that, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone knows
you don't have to do this stuff anymore, right? It's fine now.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to keep acting like this. No, Gira, no, stop, no, do not threaten genocide against all peoples, okay? Stop it.
Yeah.
Because I sort of like he's going to do that at some point, he's going to do it. I'm only saying that because like he's every time like in recent episodes I've seen him being like, all right, time to kill all the Bugnaroks. They're all filth, that kind of shit. So I'm like, he's going to declare war at some point, and it's going to be bad. He's gonna say it in his old tyrant king self. But anyway, they're like gathering all the gears and stuff.
Yeah, all these fucking gears in this goddamn tower. Like, jeez, there's so much fucking gears. I can't fucking.
Yeah, but everyone's working together to go ahead and do it. In the meantime, things are going, as well as they can. Jeremy Bearimy is helping out by literally just using his webs to go ahead and put the gears together and stuff, right? And by the end of it, they're missing like legit just one gear.
Yeah.
And so like.
And then this random orphan just happens to have the one single gear, I'm like, boy, who the fuck is this kid? Is this one of the Gear's orphans, or is this a new orphan?
No, yeah. Like he's like they're like the whole bunch of orphans, but he's like the main. Well, okay.
I mean, no, there's him and the girl, right? Is this the other?
There's him and the girl, yeah.
So this is the other one?
This is the same kid.
Oh,
this is the other one.
Yeah, it took me a while because I wasn't sure if he had the hat before, right? I was like, who the fuck is this kid?
Right. He had the hat before. But,
did he wear the hat?
Yeah,
his stupid Tiny Tim hat, his stupid fucking Oliver Stone hat, right? Yeah, hey, instead of having an adult bring this gear to that, right? That's like, oh no, let's just let this kid do it, right? Yeah, we'll let this kid bring it over there, right? Should you guys get an adult to bring it over there to Gira? No, let's just have this little kid run across this dangerous field full of monsters that are killing people, right? To deliver the gear.
I mean. But the thing is, they also had like Duga does come along and get some other guards, and then like, oh, we'll defend this kid. Keep going. Like, no,
kid,
please, send someone with him. Send someone with him.
Adults, we can't do it. Only you. We are placing the entire future and security of our nation to you. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then it
you think for something as important as that, they would
because the fucking kids gets attacked by Kami-jin, right?
Yeah, and then he gets the gear knocked out of his hand.
Pretty much what I was expecting was gonna happen involving this kid, right? I was like, this sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you get Jeremy Bearimy, who does come to the rescue.
He Spider-Mans it, right? He's like, oh, I got it, right? Also, this scene doesn't make any sense. So Jeremy Bearimy revives the gear, right? He picks up the gear, right? And then he does this thing with the rope where he shoots it all the way towards the slot, right? I don't understand the location of the shot. So Jeremy Bearimy is on the tower, right?
But...
The way that the scene shows that the kid was running towards the tower, right? Right, but
because he was running towards what we presumed was the kingdom, but then I guess he was he went the wrong way, and Kamen I guess is just like, this kid's so dumb. He's gonna go the opposite way.
It's
I'm
really
gonna know where
confusing
he's
how
at.
I don't understand where this kid was running. So right, because we know that the tower is facing north of the tower
Of the castle.
of the
right?
town,
Yeah.
right? So the tower and the castle
Or
are
the
north
town,
of the town.
yeah.
The kid was coming from south to north, right? Right? To give gear, right?
right.
But then Kamijin shows up, knocks the gear out of the kid's hand. Jeremy Baramy gets the gear, but then he takes the gear he takes the gear from north to south again. I was like, oh, why the fuck did this kid is just a fucking idiot. He doesn't know which way, he doesn't know directions apparently. This scene makes absolutely no sense. I was like, this kid has no has no sense of direction, man. You actually.
Well, to be fair to the kid, I mean, he is an orphan.
Oh, that's
and
right.
When were orphans ever taught
They don't teach
directions?
you about direction when you're an orphans, you know. Right? They just teach you.
Look,
They just teach you to go beg for money, you know. Go beg for some gears for us, you know. Right?
No, this is what they're taught. They're taught as like, okay, kid, I need you to go crawl into that mine with this pickaxe. I'm gonna give you this canary. If that canary dies, get the fuck out, alright? Otherwise, go mine some ore for us so we can keep making these gears for this kingdom. It's our fucking. It's the symbol of our country. You better get to it.
It is our identity, you know, right? It is all we have in our stupid 13th century European city. Boy, we are such an underdeveloped nation in comparison to the rest to every other nation. It's actually crazy how Shugoddam is such an underdeveloped nation, right?
Especially with apparently
every other country. Right, because everyone looks like they just look poor, you know, right? No one in this country looks like they eating food, you know, right?
Right. But like, I mean, they have plenty of gears to eat, I suppose.
Yeah,
So,
you're right,
that's...
you know, right? Look, right. Was it and then we have the side guy who apparently has all the candy in the kingdom, you know, it's stockpiled, right? I fucking hate all these fucking gears. I wasn't paying attention, but if you look at there's a shot like 1241 where we get the assistant. You see his stupid little his goggle he has. There's fucking gears on it.
Oh my god!
It makes no sense. It's the reason why I started hating steampunk design so much, because they started not making like any actual sense in like terms of like relationships and design. Like people just like, oh man, I'm just gonna glue some gear on this book and boom, it's a steampunk book, you know, right? Right? Hey, look,
Nobody does that. No,
I'm gonna glue some gears to the album of Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. So now it's a Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. Right?
Dude, I can't wait for gear NFTs. They're gonna be so fucking.
Oh my god, it's just gears.
Yeah, it's just fucking gears. It's just like, this is a big gear. This one's a small gear. This one's medium small. This one's medium big. This one's pure medium.
Here's a bored gear ape. We're gonna glue some gears on some apes, you know, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe one has it like as an earring, maybe one has them as an eye or a nose.
Oh wait,
maybe
this is good.
three.
Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, we should cut this audio out. We should cut this out, and then we should start marketing this. You know,
No.
Hey, hold on.
No, don't look. Don't worry. This audio is an NFT in and of itself. Okay,
Ooh.
they can't own this. We already own it, so therefore the idea that's in this NFT they cannot own. They cannot copy paste this shit, my guy.
Ooh. Well,
Also,
oh man, this thing looks fucking dog shit already. Hold on.
wait, what did you do?
All right, I looked up gear NFT. So I want you to think, how does the gear NFT looks like? All right. So don't Google it yourself. So I looked up gear NFT and I went to Google Images, right? And I already found a gear NFT fucking image, right? I want you to take a guess on what it looks like. Right? How do you think the people who are in charge of gear NFT would design their NFT? Because you know how Bored Ape looks like all stupid looking monkeys, right? That just use the same palette and everything, right? Mm-hmm. I want you to take a guess on how gear NFT approaches their namesake.
I'm going to guess they probably do it in colors.
Okay.
Like you have like maybe a small bronze gear, then a medium silver gear, big old gold gear, and then platinum would be highest.
Okay, that's pretty good. That would be really smart, you know, right? I'm gonna post this image. Are you ready to see the gear NFT?
All right, post it. No, no.
If I didn't already have the
No.
gimmick of what I do with my profile pictures online, I would make this my profile picture right now. Right?
Oh, no, no, that can't be an NFT.
If I didn't already committed to this meme, what I do with my profile picture, I would make this my profile picture right now. I'm too dedicated to my thing, you know. This is so fucking stupid. Holy shit.
Jeez. Oh my god, why is that so... Dude, whoever makes NFTs are just fucking dog shit artists. I'm telling you. They're all dog shit.
I just can't believe this was the fucking image that came out when I looked up King.
I cannot believe somebody actually did that. That's ridiculous, dude.
God. Okay, anyway, look, the stupid gear fit, you know, right? This one small gear fit into the...
Here's my thing. So I don't mean to derail you, but like remember how they all needed a small gear, right, in order to put it in there? After you pointed out the gear on the goggles, like why didn't he use that?
Oh wait, is he the same size?
It looks like, unless you do a side by side, which they don't really do here, it looks like it's about the same size of the gear that they're looking for.
Oh, right, holy shit.
Like, it looks like it. If you look at the gear, it looks like it would fit in there.
You're right, it does. Holy shit, this country's a country whose fucking confidence is based on gears. It's not a fucking country that will last. Holy shit.
No, look, he didn't want to use it because that gear isn't for work, it's for fashion, my guy.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh.
Yeah, exactly. I will say though, the visuals, well, I say visuals, but like watching the gear come down, like initially looks pretty cool because I like how it's going down the spider web. Or the thread, I should say.
Yeah.
And you have that like nice little shine, you know, as it travels all the way down. It's a nice little sentiment, right? But
right.
After seeing it up close, like when they just focus on the gear, it's just a JPEG on like some like CG.
Oh yeah, of course.
CG fucking.
Yeah. That's totally budget right there. You know, right?
It just looks so odd to me, dude. Like,
oh man, is that where you draw the line with the show? The fucking this one scene of the fucking spider web and the gear.
Okay. Look. It's just like because the thing is like you'll see like JPEGs in this show on occasion, right? Like they do it sometimes with Jeremy Bearimy whenever he's swinging around.
Yeah,
they just kind of pause his shot, have him move around, and then do movement afterwards or something. But like, at least then it's just kind of moving fast, so like you really have to be paying attention to it. But here it's kind of like that's the only thing you're seeing, and it's just so clearly a JPEG that they're just moving down and just shrinking as it goes down into the fucking where it's supposed to go. It's just kind of like in your face obvious. I'm like, I don't like. I like what you're doing. I don't like the look and its execution, though, my guy.
Right.
But anyway, they get the gear in. Everyone bamps the fuck out because now we get the giant robot that's coming in.
Yeah, 23 episodes, we're already getting our big robot up the scene. Holy shit! But this entire fucking sequence takes fucking forever. I hope this is not how the show will actually address this fucking robot for the rest of the season every time, right? I hope this is just a stylistic choice, and that this is like a one-off thing just to so you can build hype for the robot. Holy shit, this entire
I mean, it feels, like it takes a long time. It's definitely built up for hype. I'm not gonna lie, because it's kind of like, I really like how they make it feel like they make it feel like it's fucking huge as shit, just even getting the fucking thing together, which I think is fucking cool. But my god, no, I am in agreement with you where like, it takes a long while for it to finish up the sequence.
I hope next time they use the shot, whoever's fucking editing this, right clicks, speed, and then goes to percentage 200. Hey, for anyone who has ever used Premiere, Adobe, Final Cut, you know what I'm talking about right now, right? Just put that shit to 200. Holy shit, this thing is so fucking long. Especially the point when Gira has to sit down to the seat and then he starts moving him around. This sequence is so fucking bad. It's This thing feels like so fucking padded. It is so fucking padded out. It's crazy how much padding this entire scene is, right?
Yeah, no, but I mean, if anything, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a one-off,
Mm-hmm.
because it does feel like a lot of this was just again to just show off the big robot, which fair, fine. I do like the big robot. Big robot does big punchy. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But
yeah. Yeah. So then was this Castle Shugoddam robot or the fuck this thing and it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I doubt it's the final form though.
Mm-hmm.
Only because
no. The toys are, since now that the toys people have already started fucking around with it. This thing does not fucking look good. This thing is fucking This thing is a fucking brick. Once you
Wait,
put
like the actual toy. And
yeah
everything?
yeah. Once you assemble the King-Ohger along with right, because the problem is Sentai really likes to do the thing where they really want you to put all the fucking robots right, and not have like a single piece just chilling around right. Right, but
right.
holy shit, this thing is a fucking unit. Holy shit. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, I bet.
I want to see if I could find the image of it. I saw someone posted it recently, and Jesus Christ, this thing does not look good.
Oh wait, how big is this thing? Do we have a banana for scale?
It's no, not a scale, but someone put it all together, right? I can't find it. I saw it recently. I don't remember where I saw it. I know I saw it recently.
Was it on the subreddit?
Yeah, it's probably on the subreddit. I can't find it right now. It was either on a subreddit or in one of the Facebook groups I am. But I just know this thing is so fucking massive when you actually start putting all the pieces together. This thing is just big as fuck. Nope. That's Don Oni Taijin. I guess it wasn't. I guess it was on Facebook. That's why I saw it. Wait, hold on, wait, I think this is it. Okay, there we go. Okay, this thing is fucking massive. There you go. This is with all the fucking robots combined, so with the castle and everything.
Alright, I am waiting for it.
Oh, it is uploading. Right, there we go. That's what it looks like with every single piece combined.
Oh my fucking god,
boy,
dude.
If you thought
fucking huge.
If you thought Tarantula Night being the fucking backpack was the worst thing, right? Boy, you don't know the half of it, right? Because you know how we always complain about how Tarantula Night feels so fucking useless as a combination, right? Yeah, boy. Hey,
yeah.
Look, hey, Tarantula is about to have some friends, right? He's about to.
Jeez,
this thing looks like it cannot support itself. This thing looks like it's about to gonna crumble under its own weight. It's absolutely insane how
No, like that's the thing. You can see how big the feet are there, just so it can support like everything else that's happening up above, like waist up, dude. Like it's insane. Like holy shit.
Yeah, boy, yeah.
Dude, seeing this in the show is gonna be interesting for sure, dude.
There's like no way they're gonna have to do like an actual. This thing has to be 100% CG. They have to 100%.
No, yeah.
CG.
They have to do it, dude.
It's so there's no way they're gonna go through the effort of actually making a suit for this thing. This thing is so fucking obnoxious big, right? Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, look, sure. King Kabuto Castle, whatever the fuck, does not crush any civilian under its giant feet. I do not know. It's a good thing they're fighting in the one stretch land of Shugoddam where it's just a giant empty road, even though there is no car or anything in their universe for them to drive along this stretch of road, right?
No, like don't worry. You want to know why there's no people there? Because they've all died in the mines.
Right.
They're all gone. Okay, that's how they get their orphans, because they all die in the mines. To get the ore to create the gears, that's why it's empty there. They know it was safe to fight there because that's just the history of Shugoddam. Anyway, so fucking Daigorgan King Castle. Big Castle.
King Kabuto Castle. We're just gonna call this Kabuto Castle from now on. Honestly, it's
right,
there's like a third word in between, but I don't want to fucking remember it. Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, fair enough. But yeah, Kabuto Castle and Daigorg have a fight, and a lot of the punches do feel really weighty, which I do enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, they're like fucking
big,
huge,
right? So they put the impact on how fucking big how massive this thing is, right?
Yeah. Also, apparently this castle, I don't know why I couldn't do it beforehand, but is able to repair itself, which would have been nice when it was forming. But It repairs itself. Also, it calls in some random like bug we've never seen before,
It's,
right?
yeah, I don't know what the fuck's with this deal. Like this thing is clearly not part of the castle. Like, it's not built in, right? It's just like some red
Yeah.
thing. It just comes out of nowhere. Like, hey, come to me, little bug. Sure, why not? You know, I don't give a fuck about this thing at this point. It's just chilling, you know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and so like he's like, all right, I'm gonna slash you with this bug axe that I just called in, and also pretty neat visual. I'm not gonna lie, because I do like the way Daigor, fucking dies because he's literally just cut in half
He's
and then
literally
explodes.
decapitated or bisected.
Bisected, yeah, he was bisected for sure. Not a fan of the victory shot just because of how like they decided to choose like to put it underneath it.
I think it's a good angle shot with the spin with the camera. I think it makes it feel. This thing makes it feel like it is like we're talking about how big of a unit. Like, this thing makes it feel like this thing is big as fuck. Like, I think the way that it starts off from if you look at the shot, it starts from a top down perspective, right? Then it pans, like it does a spin, a sweeping shot all the way down, right? Which just to show how the unit of this thing is, right? I actually think this is actually a good shot of the robot. When the finishing, pose, right?
No, yeah, but I think my only problem with that is like because the thing is how they showed how slow it was before. It kind of like it moves really fucking quick afterwards. I just don't think I like the sudden movement with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably one of my biggest gripes with it. Also, it's just kind of like if you're gonna have an explosion in the background, don't get me wrong. If like panning it down is fine, but like if you could just bring it back as it's going down, so like he doesn't fill up the whole screen, so I can see like the explosion doesn't look so off to me. It will look a lot better. This is just a more of a visual thing for me, where I'm just like it could look a lot better, but like if this is what you're doing, fine, whatever. It's a gripe for me, but that's about it.
Right.
But yeah, they kill
Yeah, Daigor's out. You know, the big back villain we've been building up is gone. He's out. He's out of here. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
yeah, and then
Jeremy Bearman gets
a gear. You're like, yeah, you're all just gear.
Oh yeah.
Look, you're all non-union actors, you know, right? Who gives you what gives you the right to demand living wages? I've already as the citizen of my kingdom, I have already placed you all under AI contract. You know, I will replace all of you to AI contract after this. You know, right?
No, he's just gonna replace them with all gears. You know, they have enough gears to make gear people. So the next logical step forward.
Oh man,
okay.
how I say, do you think if by the end of the show it is revealed that everyone in this city is an automaton? That would be an insane plot twist, right?
So like, is it everyone except for Gira, or just straight everyone?
Right. Is everyone except for Gira is revealed to be an automaton built thousands of years ago, right?
Jesus, so everybody's just been living the same life, they just don't know it or something? Is
right,
that what
yeah,
you mean?
just
like they don't even know they're robots?
Right, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be horrifying.
Yeah.
Why would you say this kind of stuff?
Gira saves the day. The assistant has a mental breakdown, I guess, of his.
Oh no, because
he crashes and burns from.
Because Himeno said like after she revived him with the Fist of the North Star technique, she was like, oh yeah, starting tomorrow, you're gonna be in hell, and so it begins as hell. Yeah. You know. And so
then Gira is crowned king.
He dies.
I guess there's a priest in this fucking in Shugoddam. I guess.
Look, we've already established the priest pieces at a wedding. So if anything, it stands to reason that like there would be a priest now.
Yeah.
Although I still would like to know what kind of fucking religion it is.
Do you think the Church of Shugoddam has any has any cases? You know, right? You know, any
cases?
Any allegation towards them, you know, right? Because it's clearly established that Shugoddam is based on European aesthetics, you know, right?
You know, here's the thing, okay? It probably doesn't matter because they're all robots. Okay?
Oh,
they're not real people.
Oh,
Jesus, oh fuck, that got real bad.
Oh boy, man, is this a robot that molests people? You know, right?
Oh my god. Okay.
Is it like that SNL sketch with The Rock? You know the one about the robot that molests people? Man, that's such a great sketch.
Yeah, Jesus, dude.
You know what sketch I'm talking about, right?
I do know what sketch you're talking about.
Man, that is such a great sketch. Yeah, but hey, look, Gira's king now. There you go. Oh boy. So I guess the country was kingless for the last 2 days. You know, I guess people were just getting their
Yeah.
deals in order. Everyone decides to visit and be like, hey, yeah, Gira's king now. You know, right? Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, that's pretty much the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Again, still like the episode. Some minor gripes in terms of visuals, again, but like the thing is, for the most part, very well shot. I do like a lot of the shots. Like as much as the kid running, to like again, I liked the sentiment and stuff. I did like the shot where he was running and you see Dygorg in the background was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, good episode.
But don't worry,
I know we rag on it,
but don't worry. Next week, what was it? What is it? Death the Rock. He's gonna show up. He's gonna fight them. He's gonna hey, look, now I'm gonna win. You know, right? Hey, look.
Yeah, somehow, even though he's vastly overpowered.
Those 12 other fights where I lost, those didn't count. You know, this is the real fight. You know, I was pretending to lose all those times. You know, I was pretending my ass was getting kicked all those times beforehand. You know, but now this is real. For me, right?
Yeah, that was just the 12th warm up I needed before I fight for real.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, oh man, like I said, boy, at the beginning of the show, fucking Death Rock was a really cool villain, but boy, man,
Hold on, give me a second, BRB.
Oh boy, I like how William was leaving just as we were ending the episode. Fuck, I don't know how we're gonna stall as we're ending the episode because I already used up all my timmets, you know. Right? Hey.
No, it's okay.
Hey, audience, until William comes back, hey, look up Gear NFTs.
I'm right here. I literally said I'm right here. What are you talking about?
All right.
What are you saying?
All right.
I'm right here.
Right. I think we're good. I think that's everything we want to talk about. Anything else you want to talk about before we end the episode?
Don't believe Austin's lies. He's a gear person. Don't trust anything
what?
he says.
Are you fucking gear? Okay, sure. Hey, right here. Here's my rebuttal. Hey, William's favorite people on Earth are Bill Cosby and Jared Fogle. All right.
That's Doctor Did You Know It, Austin, okay? Look, don't trust anything this man says. He says he hates steampunk because he doesn't want people realizing he's a gear person. That's what he doesn't want people to believe or understand or know.
The truth, you know? I have never lied. Beep, beep, boop, bop, bop, you know?
Okay, alright. That wasn't suspect at all.
I don't know. Ending podcast program.exe. That's the sound of that's my power down sound, by the way. That's my.
That is not a power down song.
That's the sound I make when I power down. All right, fuck it. Okay, we're ending this episode. All right, Kate, thanks. Bye.